I think it's important to record the oral history of the river and the river's impact on individuals. Okay? So I think people talking about the river, telling others stories about how the river has impacted them is an important thing to do.
Most of my summer was spent walking up and down those creeks, looking for snakes, looking for turtles, looking for frogs, whatever we could find. So yeah, I spent most of my childhood playing around with water, streams, rivers, lakes.
Because I live on the lake, on West Point Lake, and it's my backyard. And so I'm very much invested in it being taken care of, because I hope to raise my family on the land that's right there beside it.
You know, I think anybody who grows up near or around water knows that, you know, water matters to people when you grow up around it. And so, so long as it's, you know, moving, flowing water, then I think there's always a connection there.
Whenever I think of the Chattahoochee, it reminds me of Georgia. It makes me think of coming back home. I knew that the Arthur Vining Foundation supported these types of things. And so I got the group of faculty to come together to talk about different things that we could do that would be within the scope of what the foundation supported. It is a grant to create a multidisciplinary program that will involve students, faculty, community members.
The VAPAA asked several people from different departments to come in, and biology was one of them. So with my background in forestry, I kind of took the lead and got excited about looking at this grant. And it was a grant for small higher ed institutions close by to water, mainly something so they could focus on local water issues. And we thought with our geographic location to the Chattahoochee River that this would be a great opportunity to do some collaborative work between different departments and focusing on undergraduate research.
It's a tremendous educational opportunity for students. That's really the purpose of doing this. We want students to have the best, richest educational experience they can have. So that hands-on experience is just absolutely vital.
I think this is going to provide an opportunity for the students to get their first experience in research. Oftentimes, students think of research as just what's going on in the lab. Doing it just more in an academic setting where it's for a grade, rather than doing something in research that actually will be utilized to say, hey, this is valuable information.
We want the students to be able to present the research that they've participated in at various conferences that specialize in student research. We have a really big undergraduate research program here, and so this fits right into our mission. And then we want to be able to share the research with community groups.
Anytime we're able to highlight the characteristics of our students, how good they are, how dedicated they are, how resourceful they are, that's going to be good for us. We involve the history department, the sociology department, the psychology department, the biology department, as well as digital media. To pull all those groups together and have students from each of those departments work together to come up with a kind of a large-scale, complete picture idea of what impact do the people have on the river, as well as what impact does the river have on the people. It'll provide them a means to reach out to the public and to demonstrate to the public, what their role is in the community. But even just looking at a student that goes out on the river, if you're behaving poorly on the river, if you're throwing bottles out into the river, or you have an improperly tuned motor that's leaking oil or fuel, it's going to be harmful. And just by doing simple things like that, you can have a big impact on water quality issues. It may not seem like one person makes a difference, but when someone does something bad, it's easy to see how one person can have a huge negative impact.
Individuals can do what they can to help preserve the river, to recognize that it's an important resource in the state and to help preserve that for others.